What's up, guys? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. Man, last night was so much fun. Oh my God, last night was so much fun. I got up early this morning, did my morning video, and I've been actually out here doing some more work and stuff on it, trying to get the bugs out of the system because literally, guys, I don't know if you realize this, but we have 13 days and we will be playing our first game. And come Saturday, the teams will be cutting down the roster to 53-man roster with 16 practice squad. Don't quote me on that, but I think 16 practice squad players. Now, their game day roster will be able to have 55 just in case somebody tests for COVID. And then the game day roster itself will be 45. So they have a choice of picking from 55 players to 45 on game day. So that may end up being huge, a great way that you can kind of, if you can use strategery, so to speak. So one of the problems that the Cowboys have, and when you look at our situation, the Achilles heel is safety. We have needed a safety since Darren Woodson. I mean, let's be honest. We had Roy Williams, who was good for a couple of years and things, but, burned out and just did not end up being that long-term solution. And in that time since then, you think back to what great safeties have we had? We haven't. So the Cowboys, of course, signed Clinton Dix. We flirted with the idea of getting Earl Thomas 2 years ago and apparently aren't interested in that. I still say Eric Reed is still out there. 130 tackles last year. Eric Reed. But you didn't hear from me. With Earl Thomas out there, the thought has been, of course, by the talking heads that that's going to be who the Cowboys are going to go for. Without a doubt, that's the Cowboys guy. But the Cowboys have been, not really. That's not what we're thinking right now. Then last night, you see Xavier, well, we didn't actually see it. We didn't see much of anything last night. Let's be honest. Jerry Jones, the snake oil salesman, sold us some snake oil last night. We were all ready to see some real, action and stuff. And I understand we knew it was practice, but it was supposed to be a practice scrimmage and things. And they definitely didn't want to give anybody any opportunity. I would say that was definitely Bill Belichick-esque, so to speak. That's some Bill Belichick stuff of not putting numbers on the jerseys by FYI. In 2016, they warned him, don't do that anymore. Don't do that anymore. But you see the gamesmanship of Mike McCarthy pushing the envelope. But anyway, Xavier Woods goes down. Immediately speculation is, Earl Thomas will be in the Cowboys facilities by Thursday. Well, the good news is it looks like it's a strained groin, nothing serious. And they'll, nurse it along. And there's a lot of early injuries right now. This is kind of the problem with this season. Normally, we have a longer season getting together. Normally, you get these nicks and bruises and pulls and things like that early in training camp. You have plenty of time to get ready for the season. Well, this year, we've only had 11 practices. And in less than 2 weeks, we play a season. So you're going to have a lot of people, not just Xavier Woods, but a lot of people that are going to have some pulls and strains and things like that because they're still working on getting their camp body together. And the camp body is going to be going into the regular season. And you're still going to be working yourself into shape through the first few weeks of the season. The thing that the Cowboys have stressed this offseason is flexibility with their defensive backfield. And listening to Stephen Jones today, Stephen Jones is basically not saying anything about Earl Thomas. He famously said last week, Earl Thomas or any other player we won't be talking about, you'll just basically wake up and we'll have signed him. So he's not going to say anything about Earl Thomas. For all we know, they could be, talking to his people, just checking, engaging what it's going to cost him and where that player is. I don't know if they are or not, but it does not sound like it. Because Stephen Jones said one of the things about the defensive backfield, is they stress that flexibility. So Woozy, who's been a little nicked up too, but getting back on the field, can play safety, as well as Daryl Worley can also play safety as well. So they're kind of interchangeable, kind of like our wide receivers, where you say, any of these guys could be a number 1, a number 2, or number 3, depending on the situation. And also, too, rookie Reggie Robinson has also been playing safety. So we've got some options there. Now, is that a Darren Woodson out there? Probably not. But sometimes the schemes that you're in, the people that are around you, will make a guy a lot better than they would be on another team. And I'll give you a prime example of that. Think of Alvin Harper. Alvin Harper going across the middle with the Dallas Cowboys. Woo! I can see him just catching that ball in stride and going to the house. Alvin Harper, man, that dude looked like an absolute positive beast. And that's what Tampa Bay thought when they signed him to a big free agent contract. He goes to Tampa Bay, and he's not around Emmitt Smith and Michael Irvin and Jay Novacek with Troy Aikman throwing to him. All of a sudden, he don't look very good. And he goes from there to Washington and looks terrible. And so you have to look at that situation and say, he looked really good because he had a lot of great people around him. And with our team right now, with this pass rush we should be able to muster, with this defensive front 7 that we have, that could be one of the better ones in football, it will make an average safety look better. Let's be real now. If you can put pressure on the quarterback and you got great linebackers that are flying around, you don't have quite as much to do. So we'll have to wait and see if that works out for him, but hopefully it does. And yeah, that's all I got for you right now. In the meantime, when I finish hooking this stuff up here, I'm gonna probably do a little live stream test. I got so much different stuff that I've been buying over the years, and a lot of times I hadn't been using it. But now that we're setting up a couple of different stages, or I don't know, what do you want to call it, sets, I'm using different stuff, but everything's kind of different. If you use this microphone, it's one of those microphones that you really need to be up close to. Right here, I've got a plug-in lavalier mic that's actually plugged into my cell phone here while I'm working. This is hooked up to my mic mixer, and this mic won't pick up any ambient sound. In fact, if I'm sitting here, you will hardly hear me. You literally have to be up here. This is actually like a handheld mic that you really should be holding the mic like this. So I've got to do some test work to find out the sweet spots for the microphones and things, because we got less than 2 weeks to be ready for our first game. In fact, I'll be out here for the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Texans. That'll be my preseason game. I'm Mark Holmes, and let's hope we got some answers for safety. I'll see you guys later.